My name's Louise Dinnes. I'm the owner, along with my husband Alan Dinnes, of the Black Swan in Ravenstonedale. My husband and I bought the business 6.5 years ago now, 7 years this coming summer. It was in 1st of July, and we'd never done this before. It was my idea and I pushed my husband and my family into it. We got involved with Pub as the Hub after about a year of taking over the business. When we bought it, the business was, we didn't have a shop in the village at all, nothing at all. And the hotel and the pub was quite run down. We didn't have a lot of money, came into it a bit kind of blind. But just one day I was standing outside and I just thought that it would be so nice to convert this end room, which used to be a bedroom, into a little store, because the village is so wonderful. It's a great community, but it's a 12-mile round trip to the nearest shops to get milk or anything like that. So I just happened to be talking about it in the bar one night, and we were really lucky because Molly Young, who works for Pub as the Hub, lives locally, and she was in the bar and she overheard me in my loud voice talking about how I'd love to open a shop, but we were kind of trying to build the business and we didn't have the time or the knowledge really to know how to go about the planning permission and all the paperwork and all that kind of thing. And Molly said, if you want that to happen, I can help you. And really, that's how it all started. And then John Longdon came and they just made it all so easy for us. And they helped us along the way with all of the paperwork and then followed it up as well along the way as far as the launch and the publicity and the marketing and actually making, getting it on the map. Since we launched and we got all the publicity from that and Prince Charles came to open the shop, which was fab, I think we're kind of on some kind of list. We're always getting little snippets of editorials and things in national and local press, which is fabulous because then we get people will come and say, oh, we read about your little shop and how fantastic it is and everything. And that's really helped us a lot. Funding was an issue for us. We were on a really tight budget, and although we wanted to make this happen, we had no idea that it was going to cost so much to set up. It's a tiny little shop, but the capital expenditure involved and just buying the stock to fill a small shop like this is quite, it's quite a lot of money. So the Pub as the Hub organisation helped us with that as well. We got a like-for-like grant, so I think we put in 6,000 and they put in 6,000, which allowed us to buy the capital equipment that we had to buy and helped with the initial stocking of the shop. As far as locals concerned, we've had just a tremendous amount of goodwill. The shop doesn't make a profit, but that is mainly because we employ full-time staff. If we were utilising staff that we already employed in the hotel, then it would make a profit. But because of the geography of the building and the way it has to be manned independently. But that was never really an issue for us. We always wanted to do it as a service to the community, which worked. The locals are just very supportive and they love it. And as far as the suppliers are concerned as well, that's fantastic because we supply as much local product as we can. So the suppliers as well, it's supporting them and, and their small businesses. And then they then talk about how great we are to people and send people to us. So it really is reciprocal. The future of the business is looking good. I mean, it is a tough industry to be in, but we're lucky enough that this year we won 2 national awards. One was AA Pub of the Year. And when we went to get that award, it's done by secret inspections, etc. And we went down to London to get the award. And part of the speech that was given prior to us getting up to get it was that it was because we also had the shop. It was added value. It was the whole package, and what a wonderful business we had as a whole. I'm never satisfied with sitting back on my laurels, and I've always got a project, and I'm just doing 3 disabled and dog friendly rooms at the minute, which again is because people are asking for it, there's a need for it. So we're always looking at how we can develop and move forward. The whole kind of concept of Pub as the Hub for me is exactly spot on right, because it's all about diversification. It's all about using the building that you've got, the facilities that you've got, and giving people more reasons to come to you. And the shop, people will come off the main road because they see we've got a little sign. They'll come in, they'll buy something, and they'll say, do you do coffee? You can get a coffee next door. So it bounces off each other, and also it brings people into the shop, maybe who'll then come into the pub and say, God, this is lovely, we'll come and stay. So it really works from all areas, really, and it was the best thing that we ever did. Advice to anyone in a similar position would be to push ahead with it and do it. It's a great idea. Pub is the Hub have got it spot on. The whole concept of what they do is fantastic, and they help you from the very beginning right the way through. Even those kind of drawbacks that we've had as far as the staffing's concerned, and the fact that we don't make a profit, it doesn't matter because it's worth its weight in gold to the business. And for us, that has been what it's been all about. It doesn't make a loss, it pays for itself, but it's brought in so much goodwill and so much other business to our business, which has grown and developed because of it.